forward. So this is what happens in the organization. Till now, we are discussed about the theoretical part of incident management, or the backdrop of incident management, or the various terms we use in incident management. But this is what exactly happened, exactly happens in the organization, and this is the expectation from an incident manager. Okay. Today, I will try to cover incident management high-level process flow, as well as people involved in the incident management if the time permits, or if we have time constraint. So we will only focus on incident management high-level process flow. Coming to the basics, what is an incident? As per the definition, it is any interruption to our business activity. Suppose an end user who stays in Hyderabad or in Bangalore got an issue. He need to report that to a particular person. There should be someone to pick that particular incident, and there should be someone to work on that incident, and there should be some team who should monitor the process there. This is all, we have created here. So there are two parts: how the incidents will be created and how the incidents will be resolved. There are two kinds of things we need to focus again. So if an end user is there, if he is facing an issue, how can he will be able to convey that to the organization or the service provider? If, for an example, if you are using an ITIL SIM, suddenly 150 rupees or 200 rupees were deducted from your account, there should be a proper medium to convey that to the Airtel that 150 rupees were deducted from my account. So if you could able to convey your issue to the the organization or the service provider, then we can say that issue was reported. Issue was reported. For this, the end user who is facing that particular issue should have a proper medium to reach the organization. That is all we have designed here. That we will call it as the help desk. Help desk are the group of people or the individuals or an organization who will address all the issues of the end user. There will be a set of people who will handle all the issues of the organization. That doesn't mean they are going to resolve your issues. No, they are going to listen your issues. They are going to address your issues, and they are going to transfer those issues to the concerned teams. That we will call it as the help desk. In technical terms, we will call it as service desk. If you refer the first PPT what we have discussed on the day, there is a fourth block where we have mentioned service desk also. Other terminology what we are going to discuss. This help desk is called as service desk. The particular group of people who are going to address all the issues of the end user. Okay, a service desk is set up in Hyderabad and you are residing in Bangalore. So how you can report your issue? Most possibly, these are the kinds of mediums they will be provided to the end user to raise their issues. So the most common way is phone. That we will call it as the customer care. Okay, the end user can call the help desk people and he can raise an incident. Coming to the raising of an incident, that we will discuss again later. But he can call or he can drop a mail. They will be provided with the mail ID, official mail IDs of the organization, so that what they can draft a mail to the customer care or the service desk. And there will be a chat bot. So if you see any website, on the right bottom you can see a chat bot like this. You can type there, like when you want to refund your money, when you want to refund your food or raise any concerns in Swiggy, automatically one chat box will open, right? That we will call it as the chat bot. And there is a separate website will be there, that we will call it as the help desk portal. So Now, what you can expect from the panel here is how an incident will be created. So, what could be your answer? An incident could be created over a call, or through a mail, or through the chat, or over a self-service portal. I repeat, an incident can be created through a phone call, through a mail, through a chat, or through a or over a self-service portal. SSP, that we will call it as the self-service portal. So, summarizing everything here again, what exactly happened here? So, the end user could able to convey his problem to the someone from the organization center. Is it clear for you? So, that doesn't mean his issue is resolved. He could able to convey that he is facing this particular issue. And what the service desk people will do, so they will get all the information of the outage or the particular issue, and they will create a ticket. That ticket is called as the incident. Okay, is it clear? When the end user is facing an issue, he will be provided with multiple modes of communication to the organization. It can be phone, it can be chat, it can be mail, or it can be a self-service portal over which he can convey his issues to the organization. And the service desk people or the service desk executive will summarize everything and document everything in a ticket. That ticket itself is called as an incident. An incident is a ticket which contains the complete details of the end user's issue. What all the details will be in the incident, that we will discuss in the latter part. But now, which is I can say that you are a bit clear with how the incident will be created. We don't have any scope of executing any task from the incident management till now. This all falls under the scope of service desk. Okay, this all falls under the scope of service desk. And here comes the scope of incident management. Okay, so this incident was logged and the ticket is created. Now it is your it is your responsibility to identify which category of ticket is this. Is it a software related issue? Is it a hardware related issue? Or it is a billing issue? Or it is an application issue? So you need to categorize it. And depends upon the category, again, you need to keep that as high, medium, as low. High, medium, and low. And then here comes the prioritization. You have complete details of the ticket. So now you could able to prioritize the ticket, whether it falls under P1, P2, P3, P4 or P5. And then once the priority was done, once the category was done, it should be assigned to a concerned technical person, and then he will start giving resolution to that particular incident. He will provide the proper resolution to the incident. Finally, if the end user is happy, the customer is happy that my issue is resolved, then it is good to close the ticket. It is good to close the ticket. Clear? Or if anybody is having any kinds of doubt, you can ask for the process. I will give you an example, then I will move to the next slide. But make sure that you know the process of high level process of incident. Can I take the silence as yes? Or still anybody is having any kind of issues or concerns, doubts? So,
No,
so
sir.
okay, so we will discuss same high level process flow with an example now. Okay, suppose again you are using Airtel, you are the customer here, so you are using Airtel, you recharged 500 rupees, suddenly 200 got deducted, you don't know what exactly happened also. So you will be having the customer care number for Airtel. So when you call over the phone, after a, after some time, someone will pick your call. That those are the people from the service desk of Airtel. So what they will do? They will ask, what is your name? What is your phone number? And what is your issue? Why it was happened? And they will document everything. That documented ticket is called as the incident here. So if it is if suppose, so what happened for exactly? So 200 rupees was deducted. So it is a billing kind of issue. If 500 people were affected with the same kind of issue, they will mark it as high for the category. In the category, they will keep it as bill payment and they will keep it as high. Again, coming to the priority, urgency is high here because 500 people got affected and impact is also high because for every 500, for each and every person in 500, they lost 200 rupees. So even there is a possibility that the impact will extend. So immediately you will keep it as critical. So immediately you will pull someone from the billing team and they will start looking at the issue. And that is, that completely falls under the scope of technical team. Again, they will provide the resolution. If your 200 is credited back to your account, you are very much happy. They will get the confirmation from you that, yes, I got my 200 back. Then they will close this incident. This you can expect in your interview. What is the process of incident management? So it is incident creation, incident categorization and prioritization, diagnosis and resolution, closure of the ticket. That's it. If you want to explain with an example, you can give your own example. So I have given an example related to the billing issue in Airtel. In the same way, there are many cases. You will deposit 2 lakhs in the bank, but that won't reflect in your account. Again, you will draft a mail to the customer care. That means it is you are contracting the service desk over the mail. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, what is the difference between incident categorization and incident prioritization, sir?
Incident categorization means in which category it falls. In priority, we have only 5 priorities, P1 to P5. Category means whether it is a hardware related issue, like if a system was broke down, you need to replace it. That falls under hardware related incident. If your Outlook is not working, if your Teams is not working, that falls under software related issue. If your amount is deducted but it is not reflecting somewhere, so that falls under billing issue. If you couldn't able to log into your system, that falls under access issue. The category of the issue you are facing falls under incident categorization. Okay. And in priority, how the urgency, how fast you need to resolve the incident, how is it is affecting the end users, that falls under priority. And very specific to your answer, in categorization, you will be having hardware related, software related, application related, billing related. Majority of the cases. In priority, you will be having P1, P2, P3,
P2, P3,
P4,
P4, P5.
P and P5. That is prioritization and that is categorization. The category under which the incident falls, that we will call it as incident categorization. The priority or
Incident prioritization.
the criticality or the severity of the issue. Even it can be a hardware related issue, but it won't have that much of criticality. So that falls under hardware P5. If it is the laptop of the vice president of the organization, that falls under hardware P1.
Yes, sir.
And this all will be done by the service desk people. The
Okay,
only
sir.
your scope starts with the resolving the issue, providing the proper resolution to the end user. And we will discuss about the escalations at each part. If what happens if the category is not properly matched, what happens if the issue is not properly prioritized, that we will discuss in the escalation management.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay, sir.
once the incident is resolved, you need to get the confirmation from the end user that whether your issue is resolved, and if he is okay, then you can go to close the
Close the
task.
ticket.
So what happens if the end user is not responding? It happens in the many cases. You got your what we will call your amount back. You will get a call from
Yes, sir.
the service desk. You won't lift that. And the
Yes, sir.
service desk people don't know whether the amount was credited or not. So at that time, what they will do is they will go with the 3 communication rule. They will call you or they will contact you for 3 times. If you
Okay, sir.
if you fail to pick your call, or if you fail to respond to the mail for 3rd time also, they will auto close the ticket. That we will discuss in the latter part again, that we call it as 3 strike rule or the 3 communication rule. But
Okay, sir.
that is how the incident will be closed. Once incident is closed means you will get the money for working on the ticket. Money for working on the
For the
ticket.
ticket.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So moving ahead. So this is low level process. So forget about event management tools. That is, that is not that much important for you to learn. Email, chat, phone. The issue will be generated from email, chat, and phone. Incident will be registered. Registered in the sense it will be created and logged. Then it will be categorized and prioritized, and it will be assigned to a particular person, or it will be assigned to a particular technical person, and he will diagnosis. What is diagnosis? Do anybody knows what exactly diagnosis means? Diagnosis center, you can see diagnosis center.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Find out the problem, sir.
It is, you need to analyze what exactly happened there. You need
Yes,
to
sir. Yes.
finding the problem there. Then you could able to identify the problem, then you can come up with the resolution. How you can come up with the resolution means you will be having KB articles. So if it is a password related issue, obviously you will be having a KB article. I hope everybody knows what is a KB article. I think we already discussed about the KB article in the definitions. So again, I am giving
Troubleshoot
you
the problem, sir.
KB article is a reference document to troubleshoot the problem.
To
It is a
troubleshoot the
document.
problem, sir.
It is a document. Okay, by referring the document, you will provide the resolution. Once the issue is resolved, you can close the ticket. So here, if you see it, so it is incident ownership, monitoring, and tracking and communication. This is the scope of incident management. Here, resolution is not the part of incident management scope. Don't feel like you need to work on the tickets. No, you need to take care of the tickets. You need to own the ticket. You need to take the ownership of the ticket. You need to monitor what exactly they are providing, and you need to track what they are doing, and finally you need to communicate each and everything to the end to end. If they are providing a proper resolution, you should communicate same to the end user. If they are not providing the proper resolution, you should immediately escalate to their managers that these people are unable to provide the resolution, come up with a workaround. This is all communication mean. So if you see, we are not going to give any resolution, but we are taking care that the concerned team is providing the proper resolution. Understood? This is very, very, very important. The last 2 classes are very much important. Make sure you should understand everything out of this class. That is the reason, I don't want to, like, I just don't want to move to the other slides also, these slides and everything. So I just want to discuss, and I want to focus more on these 2 processes. You need to understand how the incident will be created, the people who involves in creation of the incident, and how the incident will be resolved, the people who involves in the incident resolving, and what is the role of incident manager here again. and I will share the PPT today in the chat and in the WhatsApp also. So you just refer, and if you struck anywhere, you come up with the questions. Possibly tomorrow, I will schedule a class bit early on the hours because I need to travel to Hyderabad tomorrow. So possibly late night hours are not possible. So is it okay if it is 3 to 4? I will schedule. I mean, I will take that offline. This is the the process of incident management. And moving ahead, this is the you know the complete material of incident high level process. Okay, you can refer this, and people roles and responsibilities I don't pull that in our today's class. We will take that tomorrow or day after tomorrow also, no problem for me. But I just want everyone from our team to be thorough with this particular this high level process. Not only high level process, you should be thorough about the all the key definitions. Next thing is the priority, business impact, matrix, urgency, and then high level process flow, what the service desk people will do, and what the incident managers will do, where lies the scope of incident managers. You should be very much thorough with the all the process till high level, like high level process flow of incident management. So I will wind up this class for today, and I will immediately share this material with you. And next we can go to the uh, you know uh, one second.